activity that is going to take place. Asito.
Thank you very much, Bramwell Bure, coming to us straight from Kisumu County, giving us the bit-by-bit account of what to expect, how the day will be. And yes, indeed, we shall be bringing you the very latest from Kisumu once the president lands, and also in his itinerary throughout the day and for the next 4 days. But now, the winners and losers of President William Ruto's cabinet reshuffle have continued to react to their redeployment. The former Trade CS, Moses Kuria, who was moved to the Public Service and Performance Management docket, has alleged that powerful enemies and shadowy individuals were behind his transfer. In the shake-up, the Prime Cabinet Secretary, Musalia Mudavadi, has been seen as the biggest winner after the Foreign Affairs portfolio was added to his office. The changes that came less than a year since the CSs took oath of office were looming large 4 months after the head of state lamented the incompetence of some of his ministers. KTN's political affairs reporter Emmanuel Tor interrogates the reasons behind the changes.
The moment I know more than you in your ministry, then you must begin to understand that something is very wrong.
The statement by President William Ruto 2 months ago, a sign that all was not well within his cabinet and was only a matter of time before he could crack the whip. And Wednesday night statement from State House, signed by the head of Public Service Felix Koskei, confirmed the speculations. In the changes, Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi appeared to reap big as he got additional roles, now also steering the Foreign and Diaspora Affairs docket. Dr. Alfred Mutua was moved to the Tourism and Wildlife Affairs portfolio, while Water CS Alice Wahome swapped places with Land CS Zakaria Njeru. Moses Kuria was settled at the Public Service and Performance Management role, as Penina Malonza was diverted to the ESC and ASAL docket. The winners in the changes, led by the Prime CS Mudavadi and the new Trade CS Rebecca Miano, have both welcomed their new deployments, promising to deliver on their new assignments. Kuria, who posted an image of the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua on his X platform immediately after the reshuffle, has claimed his enemies have been working overtime to see him fall.
Wale wanasherekea ati mimi nilitolewa kwa hii wizara. Within 6 months, wataanza kwenda kwa rais kumwambia, "Ai, amezidi sana, mtoe hapa tena." They will be asking for another reshuffle in 6 months time. Wallahi, I promise you.
If you serve the people of Kenya, those are your bosses, they are your employers. Dignify them by the way you address them. Even when there are challenges, remain calm and steady.
Kuria still welcomed his new role, but continued on his Ministry of Trade plans in Garissa County, where he launched an industrial park. He is set to launch another one in Vihiga Friday, despite the statement from State House stating that the changes were effective immediately.
My friend, mtosheke na mjue ya kwamba kama ulikuwa unasuburiwa na mimi nilikuwa na kawizara kamoja, sebuze saa hii mimi na coordinate wizara zote 22.
The controversial CS's tongue may have forced his redeployment, having missed an official trip to the US with the president. These after reports indicated that US Trade Representative Catherine Tai lamented over his social media posts. The changes have already elicited mixed reactions across the political divide.
Kama mtu hafai ama hajui kazi yake ya utenda kazi ya waziri, basi hata ukimpeleka katika ofisi nyingine ataharibu. Sasa ni kuchukua ubovu kutoka hapa kupeleka ubovu huu katika wizara fulani. Utoe ubovu wa wizara hii ulete katika wizara hii. Hujafanya kitu.
Because sometimes it's important when after 1 year, once you evaluate the performance of your ministers, you do reassign people based on their qualifications and also based on their delivery model.
We need to see a country that is moving. And so we appreciate that the president has done this, though a bit late, but we say thank you, because we are going to see a cabinet that is now fully composed and a cabinet that is going re-energized and that is going to deliver to Kenyans.
I, Alice Mudhoni Wahome.
The turbulent waters at the Ministry of Water and Sanitation may also have forced the president's hand, where Wahome and her PS Kiprono Rono engaged in a vicious boardroom war regarding the conduct of Athi Water Works CEO Michael Thuita, who eventually resigned from his position. Kiprono was also not spared, as he has been moved to the State Department for Crops Development. Emmanuel Tor, KTN News, Nairobi.
And yes, indeed, we continue to follow up on what Kenyans will be saying with